In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. My name's Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Laura, Daria, Sophie, and Ida. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henrietta. I'm from Norway, and I play Melee, a moon elf wizard.
Laura?
Hey, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Daria?
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland, and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
And Ida?
Hi, I'm Ida. I'm from Sweden, and I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric.
Excellent. Okay, Ida?
Yes, so last time, before leaving camp, Violet, Charlotte, and Mealy summoned their familiars. Charlotte's familiar was notable, unhappy about being ignored for so long. We head toward an abandoned watchtower in the Underdark, but keeping in mind that such places rarely stay empty. At the sealed gate, everything is dark, and we can see some murder holes. And the air is filled with an overpowering, sweet, honey-like smell. There is a closed door, the gate, and Violet uses thaumaturgy to open it, and she reveals a corridor with a side door and more murder holes above. Charlotte sends a glitter-covered unseen servant ahead, and we heard a startled gasp from above. Violet attempts communicating with the thing through message, and someone responds. It's a kobold named Roscoe, and he believes Violet might be his mistress. When he emerged, overloaded with supplies, he immediately realizes she isn't his mistress, and he flees back inside. We try to reassure him that we don't want him any harm, but he doesn't seem to want to respond. So we open the door, and we can see a staircase leading both up and down. Rua scouts upwards, and Ivy scouts below. And when Ivy is going down, she discovers a pit containing a huge tentacle creature, and it has that very strong smell of honey there. We decide to check on Rua instead, and upstairs she can see a small red kobold tail near one of the murder holes. He's trying to hide. So we decide to go upstairs, and Violet leads us up, and she conjures an illusion of a kobold with a rainbow and some bird song. He's very excited. He has probably never seen a rainbow before. Anyway, he discovers us, and he darts past us. We try to catch him, but it's impossible. We chase him down to the pit, where he panics. He throws his backpack in with the tentacle thing, and he begins dancing, if you ask Miali. And he is very close to the edge, and we're afraid that he's going to fall in. Violet restrains him with her rope of entanglement, and the kobold cries for his mistress. Violet speaks soothingly with him in Draconic, and we try to calm him. And eventually the tension leaves his body. Charlotte immediately attempts to retrieve the backpack, but it's all sticky and coated with honey thing. And they are using both a mage hand and a grappling hook, but the tentacle creature attacks the rope with acid, and the rope burns through, and the backpack falls deeper into the pit. Violet decides to fly in to try and save it, but she gets struck by the tentacle, and she's knocked unconsciously. Sinise and Charlotte attacks the creature with magic missile, and Lilith revives Violet with healing word, and are scolding her for dying again. Roscoe is being very afraid of all the danger around, and he decides that he doesn't want to die. So he leaps into Miali's arm, begging to be saved. We keep fighting. Violet takes more damage, but Drua feeds her a good berry. And eventually Violet managed to misty step away, and she gets the backpack with her. We decide that we are gonna retreat. And Roscoe clings to Miali, asking if she's his new mistress. Miali says yes. Then he asks if the entire party is his new mistress, and everyone agree except Sinise. Roscoe seems relieved, and he pulls out the soulstone from the saved backpack that some of us wanted to leave behind, and inside it, an image of a tiny figure is seen. It is Visceran, and we are very thankful that Violet decided to save the backpack.
Well done. Thank you very much, Ida. And point of inspiration for Lilith. Yes, that was definitely a bit touch and go back then. I mean, that thing is dangerous, but that was crazy. Daria rolled a nat 20. Henrietta had Mealy use her silvery barbs spell, which is terrific, made her re-roll, and she rolled a 20 again. And then, of course, it did so much damage that Violet was just completely knocked unconscious immediately. Yeah. So, yes, you now have a new hanger-on. His name is Roscoe, spelled Roscoe. It's okay if you misspelled it. It's okay. He's a goblin. He doesn't even know how to spell properly. So maybe he should spell it Rosco. That makes more sense actually for him. But he's like he behaves a bit like an abandoned puppy. Like he's very loyal initially to his previous mistresses, but once he sort of gets into the habit of following you guys around, his loyalty shifts almost as quickly as temperature in the desert, which is very fast. So you now have a new hanger on, and he's very happy to dote on all of you, although he does keep a wide berth of Zenise because she's made it clear that she's not that keen to have him follow her around. The caravan has started to make its way forward. You can hear the noise echoing along the corridors. Fundin has peeked around the corner, sees that you've recovered. Violet is looking a little bit worse for wear, but otherwise the rest of you seem fine. You now have this backpack with, of course, this gem that has Mizran DeVir trapped inside it. He's very, very small, and he's hammering away at it ineffectually. What would you like to do?
Do we want to release him?
Can
Put
we?
our hands and knees?
Yeah, you better check with Zanish. She might not.
If he really cooks delicious food, then of course.
Oh, it's conditional. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Didn't we get a key from, or what was it? A pendant?
Yeah,
Which was
arcane
yeah.
opener key. Yeah.
Would that
I don't know if that's going
work?
to work though.
Yeah,
But we can try.
we can certainly try.
I don't think it's going to explode if it doesn't work, but I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if there's an activation word or something.
Right.
Who has the pendant? The key. Don't say that we lost it already.
We lost it.
It's gone.
Did we put it in the bag of holding or?
I think so.
I think, yeah.
Where were you last when you saw it? I remember I was in the kitchen. I was opening the refrigerator looking for snacks.
Because we looted that off the male drow, right? His backpack or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to dig into the bag of holding and see if I can find it there.
Okay.
Do.
Since you guys had such a hard time locating it, I'm going to force you to make a roll.
Oh no.
Here come the nat ones.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that? Looked in a backpack or a purse or something? You know you put it in there. You look, and you cannot find it. And then somebody else, like 2 days later, goes and looks for you, and then they find it, and it was always there.
Yeah.
Gonna help
But
help
with a bag of holding,
Mealy.
I can just summon it, can't I?
No, that's true.
Is that how it works? I thought you had to reach into it.
Yeah, I have to reach in, but you can just kind of think later and it appears, doesn't it?
Oh, fine. You all watch as Mealy dives in headfirst, and like half her body literally disappears into the sack on the ground. It looks like it doesn't fit because the sack only sits like about a third of a meter off the ground, but Mealy's entire torso has disappeared into it.
Yep. And when I get it, I'm going to show it to Roscoe and ask, do you know what this opens? Is it this? And I'm going to point at the Wizard and DeVir necklace prison.
Roscoe doesn't know if Roscoe should say. Mistress said, keep it secret.
We're your mistresses.
Yeah.
Who wants to roll an intelligence save for Roscoe as he muddles through this conundrum with his below average intelligence, below human average intelligence?
Laura should. She was trying to.
Wait. You guys! I don't know.
I don't know if that's really good.
That's that's good, right?
Mistress makes a good point.
Mhm.
Roscoe thinks this is not for this gem. Mistress had some special phrase that she used, but she never really shared it with the rest of us. Roscoe thinks this key is for a chest that mistress buried.
Mm. Did she bury it around here or closer to home?
And then Roscoe sort of shies away, like he's about to get hit. And he like cowers a little bit away from you. Roscoe is afraid mistress won't like the answer.
Oh, I won't do anything to you. I won't hit you or punish you.
And Roscoe points back at the tower. It's underneath the sundew.
Ah, right. Uh, I'm just gonna look at the others. How badly do we want this chest?
Huh. Huh. I don't know what's in there. Could be valuable.
It could be.
Well, last time when I didn't want to save the backpack, it could have been very bad. So I would probably want to look what's in this inside the chest.
Roscoe, how did she place it under the sundew? Magical? She use magic, or is there a secret way, a tunnel to underneath it, or?
Mistress had some sort of spell that put the sundew to sleep.
Mm.
But mistress said something about she used the elven word. Roscoe doesn't really speak Elvish very well. But mistress used a word that Roscoe understands this word means my baby. But that doesn't make sense. Does it?
Not really. Maybe did she sing to it to put it to sleep? It's like
Yes.
a lullaby.
That's a great idea. Why don't you sing a lullaby?
Yes, Mealy, why don't you sing a lullaby?
I don't know many
Yeah.
lullabies.
In
Mm.
Elvish, please.
In Elvish, yeah.
Sure.
Mm. Should we try to sing to it, or is it just the gods playing a trick on us to embarrass us?
The DM.
I think you should sing. It
Oh,
will
you do,
definitely
I
work.
agree.
I think we all think you should sing.
Mhm. I agree.
Of course, you do. Mm. I don't think he wants to listen to that.
I definitely want to listen to this.
Mm, okay. Well, I'm not going to sing out here. That won't do anything. So, fine. Let's try it. And I'm just gonna go back down.
So exciting.
No, it's not exciting.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think I think I've maybe heard you do one poem. I don't remember you singing ever.
no. And you should be glad.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
karaoke, Henry. At the worse it
Yeah.
is, the better it is.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just missing the wine before. I'm gonna go down and in Elvish. I guess that's uh, okay, which one? Um
The one about the owl hiding in the moss is nice.
yeah. No,
That's a
I'm
fan
going
favorite.
yeah. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look at the sundew and I'm just going to say, this better work. And I'm going.
I'm enjoying this already.
No, I'm not. My heart is pounding. I hate this so much.
Oh,
Mm,
Oh,
okay.
poor Henrietta.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna. Soro lille mann, nå dagen over. Alle barn i alle land ligger nå og sover. Soa, råa, tipp og tå, så min vesle pode. Reven sover også nå, med halen under hodet.
Very beautiful.
Yay!
yay.
Aw, I love that.
I'm going to look at it. Is it falling asleep?
I mean, if the fox is sleeping, probably the sundew should be sleeping too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boy, I'm gonna feel bad now.
Oh.
Hey.
Let's see. Well, I guess we could say it. You can give it a performance check. Feels like performance, I guess.
Okay. Performance.
Yeah, 20.
Ooh,
Oh.
16.
16.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Um,
It really wasn't worth of this 16, but that's
And she gets a bonus because she actually sang.
A +4 bonus.
I love how Laura didn't ask. She just sort of stated it like it was a fact. She runs one 3-minute session 0, and suddenly she's like the
That's how it works.
co-DM.
No,
I'm the captain now.
sorry. Mm.
The sundew starts to peel back, and you see that although the tendrils, the vines at the very edge of it, are still quite active, there is now a more calm section in the middle, which is also where the sundew was kind of slowly dragging the backpack as well as Violet's body at one point, presumably where it does most of its digesting and absorption of the critical minerals and nutrients that it seeks. And in the center of it, you do see a chest. It's a beautiful, ornate chest. It's not very large. It's maybe half a meter long, maybe 18 inches, and it's only about 6-8 inches tall. So it's more like it's more like a very large case rather than a chest. But even from this distance, which is like a good 40 feet up, you can see the glinting of what appears to be some sort of gold and silver highlighting. And it's otherwise completely jet black, like ebony, or maybe it's a very, very fine black lacquer. And the fact that it's sitting inside this sundew, which you already knew had some acidic properties, tells you that this thing must be, it's either magical or extremely well constructed. Laura,
Is it too?
do you feel like Violet's ready to fly back down there?
I was thinking about it. I can also cast fly on someone else. Try it out. It's fun.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Does it look heavy? Is it so that I need kind of to use a lot of strength to carry it?
I mean, you're quite a long distance away, and this thing
Mhm.
is so small relative to where you are. I mean, it's 40 feet away. It's more than 10 meters away,
Mhm.
right? So you can see it, but if it was made of stone, it might be a little bit heavy. Presumably, it's not. It looks like a chest.
Mhm.
But beyond that, I don't know that you would, unless you were like a bureaucrat in the Department of Weights and Measures, which I don't think Mieli's background was. I don't know that you would necessarily be able to gauge that clearly
Yeah.
without getting down there and getting a bit closer at a minimum, and maybe even picking it up to try it out.
Mm. Okay. Do you have another fly spell in you, Violet?
Sure. Um.
Don't cast it yet. I'm gonna tell you my
Okay.
plan first. Yeah. So you don't waste the spell if you think it's a bad idea. But if you cast fly on me and I cast kinetic jaunt on myself, I
Mhm.
can't provoke opportunity attacks.
Ooh, that sounds very useful.
So I could fly down, try and grab the chest, and fly out.
All right. I think
Vizaran
that
just is
sounds like a great
pounding on the gem wildly. He's even more animated than he was a second ago when you first found him.
Or maybe it looks. Maybe he has some idea. Sinise. Can we try to kind of read his lips?
Oh, I
See
wish I
if
had
we
their feet.
understand.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last thing Denise wants to do is look very closely at Vizaran and DeVir.
Mm.
Wait, I'm going to try and cast message.
Sure.
I'm gonna try it. Just try it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna
What's
work,
the?
but
Can you remind me what the limitation is on it? I know it's like a
I'm
half
going
inch
to
of steel or something, and
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell.
1 foot of stone. Yeah, I think between an inch of common metal and a foot of stone, this would qualify. So, you get you. What's your message?
I'm just gonna say that you seem agitated. Do you have something to say?
And then he stops pounding on the gem, and then he suddenly realizes, and he speaks to you. Oh, message works. Yes, of course. We're only separated by the gem now. Right. Don't open that box.
Toss it again. Why not?
She stole that from my tower. I don't know what they plan to do with it, but it's got an efreeti inside. I was going to save that for a special occasion. I suspect they've got some plans to utilize it for whatever it was that they needed me for.
I'm gonna cast it again. A what? What's inside?
What?
An efreet, you
An
know,
if
plane of fire, giant. It's a kind of a nefarious elemental, but have you heard of a jinn? Some people call them genies.
I'm just gonna relay everything to the party. And I'm gonna cast it again. Thank you. Do you have any idea how we get you out of there?
Yes, you'll need the password.
Again,
Well, I assume
just
it's a password. It could also be that there's a specific condition. Perhaps I'll naturally be allowed out with the use of the password once I arrive wherever it is I was going. My understanding from overhearing them briefly before they locked me away was something about Menzabranzan, but I mean, that doesn't really leave a whole lot of extra help. That nasty, nasty woman. I used to love her. And his messages just keep rolling on over and over again. Back when I was the archmage of Menzabranzan, she would constantly ask me out for tea. It was
Rascal, can you take
so
this 120 feet away?
I
Okay.
mean,
And
maybe
then he
we
starts pounding
can.
on the gem again.
Oh no!
Story. I haven't finished my story.
Why did I do
Mhm.
that? I don't know. Um, maybe we can, if we want to get him free, it would be worth a try to cast Speak the Dead again
Mhm.
on the woman this time. But she might not be so willing to speak with us.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And he still doesn't know that he was taken for Gromph, like under Gromph's command to close the portal. I don't think he knows that.
Oh, it probably doesn't. Should we tell him?
Maybe we should. I don't know, because I don't know why does Gromph need help closing the portal?
Yeah.
It's all a bit weird. Maybe we should tell him.
Fine. Rascal, come back.
And he sort of shambles up, but he's got this nervous, anxious look on his face. He's hunched down really low. His eyes are massively wide. He's kind of holding uh, a little canteen in his two front, I guess they're kind of claws, in front of his chest, almost like a begging pauper holding a cap. Yes, mistress.
No, just need the amulet back. You need to talk to DeVir again. Unfortunately, you don't happen to know the password to the amulet, do you?
Oh no, mistress.
No, I
Roscoe
didn't think so.
is not trusted with something that powerful and important.
I
Besides,
didn't.
Roscoe speaks in his sleep.
Oh, right. So, what are you saying? We shouldn't tell you any secrets?
No, Roscoe can't take any secrets. Roscoe's a very, very bad liar.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm guessing I'm gonna cast message to DeVir again and kind of through multiple messages just tell him that we found out that Gromph hired Bregan Dearth to imprison him, and that he needed advice on closing a portal, and everything we learned from the Speak with Dead.
Oh, of course. That makes complete sense. What a twat. Back when I was the Archmage of Benzaranza, I knew he would never amount to anything, and it wasn't until he managed to get the leg up on me politically that he was actually elevated at all. He's a complete sham. Uh, of course he needs help. He's the one who got them into that trouble in the first place, and now, of course, he wants assistance to bail him out, but the man can't admit defeat. Plus, it would have brought shame upon his family. I'm sure Matron Baenre doesn't like that idea at all. No. He wants me to help him. He wants me to bail him out. And then, of course, he'll take all the credit, just like they've always done. You know, they never did anything to appreciate me back when I was the archmage of Mental Baransan. But now they come, and rather come back and even ask me politely or beg like they really should, like the worms they are. They decide to abduct me using one of my famously beautiful paramours in my heyday to lure me into a honey trap. And then literally, now I'm stuck in an actual honey trap with a sundew. This is outrageous. Plus, they stole my favorite efreeti.
Yeah. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I- Could you ask him if he knows why Gromph opened it in the first place? Was it out of his own free will? I don't know. What did he expect to gain from opening the portal?
Yeah. Message.
Oh, who knows with these idiots? Presumably it was of his own free will. He probably just wanted power or answers, which leads to power. You know, you can cast these spells like Gate and, some of these other divination type spells where you ask powerful creatures all sorts of questions and they might even give you useful answers. I mean, for all we know, he probably wanted the secret recipe to somebody's famous baked rotha. The man's an absolute twat. He says he has a 19 intelligence. I don't believe it at all.
Right.
I will say, it's not the first time somebody's actually done something very bad with Gates.
Oh,
Please do tell.
Well, have you ever heard of Chednasad?
Have I?
You may have.
can you type that down?
I think some of you actually have.
Which
I don't
one?
know if Mealy would.
Thank you.
Doesn't ring a bell right now. Can I do a history check, or maybe
Sure.
I wouldn't know? But
Yeah.
history 18.
Wow.
So Chednasad was the second most powerful city of the Drow. It was at one point considered to be a new capital city. Unfortunately, as often happens with Drow, a number of different houses ended up getting into competition with each other and essentially trying to wipe each other out. And the target in this case was House Malarned, which you've heard of.
Mm.
And you don't know all the details because none of you are Drow, but you do know that in the fight, somebody started summoning spiders, invoking the name of Lilith. And they're just not just regular spiders, like supernatural, exceptionally large, but like humongous size spiders. but they lost control, and the spiders broke a number of things, including physical locations that housed very powerful artifacts. And as a result, the spiders broke free, the artifacts were destroyed and caused irreparable damage. And it created a major tectonic event, like a naturally occurring tectonic event, which then opened up a massive chasm underneath this huge city and swallowed the whole city and destroyed it.
Mhm.
And the reason why some of you remember this, although it wasn't Mealy, but Mealy will have known this from reading the diary of Delin,
Mhm.
is because you met a survivor of Chednasad.
Who the heck is
was-
that?
He's a drow
Did
male.
we?
Yes, you have.
In flagrante delicto. That sounds like a spell.
I have
Yes.
heard of the inflagrante delicto. But
He was a survivor of one of the houses that was destroyed.
the surviving child. Oh, okay. I wrote it down, but I didn't find it because I wrote it so differently than it was written originally. All right. Yeah, we encountered that or information about that in the library that I know.
Mm.
In Flagrante was of House Malarn. And the reason why it was destroyed was because In Flagrante was supposed to be the child of Lolth. And Lolth taking a male form, because Lolth is a god, right? Lolth can take whatever form she wants, even including a male form if she wants. And she had brought herself into the primaterial plane in order to bring an offspring onto the matron mother of House Malarn as a blessing. But in reality,
It was a trick.
it was a trick. Do you remember who the trick was by?
By Asmodeus.
Yes. Asmodeus was getting revenge because Lolth had been attempting to get her own revenge on Asmodeus because of something else that had happened a long time ago, where Lolth thought she had something special going on with Asmodeus, and it turned out he was only just in a temporary alliance, in air quotes. It was kind of a one-night stand alliance. And it turned out that she did not take that very kindly. So she spent quite a lot of energy and time trying to punish him, and he decided to play a trick on her in response. And he was the one who sired this child upon the matron mother of House Malarn, pretending to be Lolth. And this boy, who should have been relatively low to mid class on his own, ended up being treated, as well as the house being treated, as a top house, even though it didn't have the resources to hold that position for decades until Infiltrate came of age. And at his coming of age party, Asmodeus revealed himself as the true father, bringing great shame upon House Malarn. And of course, House Malarn having lorded over its position as the producers of the savior. They were punished in return by the other houses for having had to put up with their arrogance for so long. And they were utterly destroyed, with the exception of Infiltrate Delicte, who then barely escaped, but had no skills whatsoever because he had been raised as a darling prince, doted upon by servants and powerful drow everywhere. And so he lived his life as only he could, living off of the goodwill and the wealth of others who might find him an interesting companion of various sorts. So it's a cautionary tale. Don't mess with portals simply to seek revenge.
Right. Should we just leave the chest then?
I don't know if DeVir wants it back. I mean, he said we shouldn't open it.
Do we care if he wants it back?
That is a good question.
Do we have use for it? If you're going into Mensa Brands and to close a portal that's spewing demons.
It's a demon?
Oh, as far as I understood, it's kind of elemental from the fire plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it could fight the demons in Mensa Brands, and I don't know how many demons the portal is spewing out. So maybe you could help us defeat it, but help us get close to the portal. I don't know.
We could ask him, but I don't know. If you're all against taking it, then we can also leave it.
Well, we can try to take it. It's risky. It could be of help. But I also don't know if we open it, if it would be under our control or if it would just go amok.
Mm.
And maybe then try to kill us as well.
That would be bad.
It would be bad.
Uh-huh.
I love your carefully thought out analysis. I could just see Laura Violet just sitting there like a sage, closed eyes, her fingers, like her hands like held out in front of her, her fingers steeple together as she sagely and slowly nods. Deep breath. Yes, that would be bad. I must think on this. Let me dance. Olay!
I'm gonna message Visran again and just say, should we leave the chest? With the Sunday?
Oh, no, definitely bring it along. It's extremely valuable. It took me quite a lot of effort to trap that one efreeti. He's very powerful.
Yeah.
To say nothing of the fact that if they wanted it, well, presumably they'll want to see it.
Yeah.
Now, if you can get me out of here, that would be best. If you can't, what was your plan? We had a plan about you getting into Mensa Branzan, and you said you'd figure out a way. Have you got a solution?
Yeah. We're traders. We are joining a caravan to Mensa and masking ourselves as traders.
Yes. Well, that'll get you into the city, presumably, if you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, In order to become archmage of Menzelbrands, one has to be quite intelligent, as you may have guessed, and I am gifted with great intelligence, as you may have long surmised and obviously experienced. I would suggest that you consider the idea of stepping into the shoes of these mercenaries. Most of them should be men. I imagine a few of you could disguise yourselves, especially the large human one with the coarse-looking bones and the rough exterior.
Mm.
And if you did, well, I mean, the reason why we wanted to get to Menzoberranzan was because you needed to get into Sorcere and actually access the private quarters of Gromph Baenre. That he's the one who ordered my kidnapping. Well, there you go. Delivered.
Yes.
I'm not suggesting I want to stay in this gem, although it is a very nice gem as far as soul gems go. But if it gets us in, and especially if you're there when he releases me, which maybe he'll allow you to be there if he thinks you're the people that he hired or their surrogates. And if you're going to release the efreeti at the same time, I mean, the efreeti will be completely bonkers and mad. He's been trapped in there for probably close to a century now. But I mean, sometimes you have to let loose and just sort of see where fate takes you. It'll certainly keep him busy for a while when we go look for the spell book, well, the ritual book, I should say. Maybe even find the actual portal.
Mhm.
Besides, haven't you got a cleric? Surely somebody can cast some sort of a protection from evil spell or something. If he's not quite ready for it, and you release this at the right time, it might end up focusing its attention on him, which is just good enough, really. We just need him to be distracted while the rest of us make him break for it. I still might know my way around, and I'll tell you honestly, back when I was a student, I found a couple of nice little hidey holes and hidden nooks, and just before I was unceremoniously stripped of my position as Archmage of Menzelbranzan, I did manage to squirrel away a few rather useful magical items. So, although I don't have anything on me at present, if you get me in there and we can get to the right hidey holes, I might be able to get a hold of some of these items, assuming they haven't been discovered. And well, we have a fighting chance, haven't we? The element of surprise on all that.
Yeah.
So we want to kill Gromph?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying no. We
And then?
don't need him. No, we want to close the portal, obviously. But,
Mhm.
getting rid of him means that, well, for one thing, I'll get the credit. For another thing, we'll remove an obstacle to getting out alive.
Right.
We
And who
don't
will
have
be
to
the
kill him,
next
though.
archmage? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Really, I should be reinstated. I deserve the position and I'm the most qualified, but who knows? I mean, it'll all
Sure.
depend on how things shake out politically.
Okay.
This mercenary group, does it only have drow in it?
No, there are a few non-drow, but it's mostly male drow who are disenfranchised.
Okay. So at least two of us can disguise ourselves magically, but the rest of us can't.
None of
They
you got a
can
spell of seeming. That should cover
no.
the whole group.
Sorry. Not
Oh,
quite
right.
there
I keep
yet.
forgetting that you're actually quite low level. Ooh,
Mm.
what a shame.
Goodness, he's quite
Yes.
annoying, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's
If
what I
only we had a
said.
few decades where you could internship for me and help me write a few scrolls and clean some potion bottles. You'd probably learn a few things, and at that
Yeah,
stage, you'd actually be quite
but we-
useful. But we
Yeah,
haven't got
but
the
we don't.
time, unfortunately.
No.
No.
We don't. So we should get the chest then. Right.
I mean,
Yes.
I didn't even know why they had abducted me, but if they're halfway competent, presumably they would have sent a message to Gromph, whoever it is, who he might have used as an intermediary to execute this dastardly abduction, and reported that they're at least on their way with the goods in tow. So if they reported that they'd also acquired my casket with my efreeti, then they'll be expecting it upon arrival. And I do have quite a few nice things, if I do say so myself, including a few things I managed to take with me as I fled the scene. And the fact that they chose this tells me that there must be a particular reason for it. I mean, for all we know, it could be even an attempt at an alliance with somebody on the plane of fire to help fight off demons. Though one would think that if one were trying to find an alliance with another extraplanar group, it wouldn't be something fire-based, given so many demons are resistant to that kind of damage. Water would make sense, even air or earth. But then again, Gromph only had 19 intelligence, so there you go.
Mhm.
Perhaps that's the answer.
Yeah. I guess we need to go and get the chest then.
Do you know the man tried to cast a clone spell once, ended up creating this fetus that looked completely wrong and was about 6 months old? What an idiot. I mean, even if the thing actually did work properly, he'd have to spend 25 years just waiting for it to grow back into the proper body for him to be able to use it for anything. Absolute moron. It's amazing that they allowed him to graduate from Sorcere at all. The things I could tell you about him,
If you're going to
absolutely
get
insane.
if you're going to get the chest, you need to be quiet now. We need to concentrate.
May I take the stone?
You,
Just
if you
put
had
him in
at
the
least
bag
let
of
you listen to
holding.
some of my advice.
I'm going to put him in the bag folding.
Wait, no.
Nice fella, right? Now you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh,
Delightful.
We should keep him there until we win Mensa Baranza.
Probably.
Oh, but I love Gromph. I love Vizeran. He's so great. Isn't he your favorite though? He's such a favorite,
Oh,
isn't he?
absolutely. Sure.
How does
Should just
Lilith feel about Vizeran?
He talks too much. You can't keep up with him.
It's like Charlotte with another 100 years and a couple more points of intelligence
Yeah.
and a bigger title.
Wait until she takes over Neverwinter. The archmage of Neverwinter. Yes.
Oh my
I can
god.
see it.
I can
my
totally
God.
see it.
I'm more fine with you as the archmage than him, to be honest.
Aw.
But
Oh,
we'll see.
just wait. Maybe it's you she's going to sacrifice to get that title.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Charlotte, you would know. What? Oh my God. Sleeping
Maybe
with
we can
one
invite
eye
Viz around to the
open.
party and then we can sacrifice him.
Wow.
That is an idea.
That is amazing.
He'd be too busy talking.
to even know. Oh, it's like when you put that what's that saying? Where if you put like a frog in cold water and slowly boil it or something, it won't notice.
Oh, yeah.
We can do that to Vizaran.
If you put a frog and you slowly boil the water. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll notice eventually. It's not like it's not going to notice at all. I'm pretty sure frogs try to jump out of pots if you like start boiling the water. Are you a vegetarian?
tried.
Why are you talking about boiling frogs? Isn't that
Well,
pretty
it's a
cruel?
saying.
Yeah.
It is a saying.
It's a saying. Should we try and get the chest then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, while you guys decide how you're going to approach this thing, why don't we take a little break?
Yeah.
Okie
Let's
dokie.
do that.
Okay.
Everyone can
Alright.
decompress after their interaction with Vizaran and DeVir, especially poor
Aw.
Daria.
She needs to go scream into a pillow.
Yeah. Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Here, hold my earrings. Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay, yes. Thanks to Mieli's delightful nightingale-like voice, you've managed to open up the sundew and reveal its secret, which of course is a small chest, but it isn't a chest carrying a treasure of gold and gems, but rather a very powerful creature from another plane of existence. And Vizaran has suggested that you bring it and himself in his current form to Menzoberranzan in order to gain access to the Tower of Sorcere and Gromph Baenre's personal quarters, which of course was always part of the plan in some form in order to gain access to the ritual book, to close the portal, and possibly even encounter the portal, since he presumably cast it someplace, like in his own personal sanctum, as opposed to in the general public grounds of the School of Magic. What else would you guys like to do?
Get the chest.
So you've encountered this thing before. You already know what its capabilities are. The tendrils reach out about 20 feet, which is about half the distance between where it's situated at the bottom of this tower and where you're currently walking around the outside ledges of it.
I can cast Fly on you if you want.
Yeah. Do we think it's going to work? Doing that way? Or we can try it.
Yeah, we can try.
Okay. Then let's do that. I am then going to cast. Should we just tie a rope around my waist
Mhm.
just in case, so you can drag me up so I don't get stuck at the bottom?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Just in case. And your fly is 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay. My kinetic jaunt is just 1 minute, so I need to hurry. Okay. Wish me luck. And I'm going to cast Kinetic Joint. Let's see, I'm gonna... There. And take a deep breath and fly in and grab for the chest.
How long would you say it's been since you sang that song?
Oh my god. And if I see it start to wiggle again, I'm going to start singing again.
It has started to wiggle again.
Okay. And I'm going to sing for it again.
Can
And
you
I'm going
concentrate
to...
on that spell while you're singing?
Well, I'm going to tell Charlotte, you know Elvish, right? You sing to it while I fly in.
What? Wait, what?
Yes.
You've been
Um,
drafted.
La la la, la la la. Go to sleep.
No. The other one.
It wiggles more violently. It now has advantage on its attacks.
No.
No.
What did you do?
Go ahead and roll performance with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, well, I will use my inspiration to make it a normal roll.
Oh, rats. You take
Oh.
away all the fun.
I think I might need some divine guidance also.
Of course.
To help me hit those notes.
Yeah, I will do my best.
It's like divine autotune. Here I go. Performance, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. That's not disadvantage though. Oh, because you used your inspiration.
Yes.
So 16. And what did Henrietta, what did Mealy roll originally? 18?
16.
16.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Actually.
Okay, it makes like one half-hearted attack at you, but it doesn't really put itself fully behind it, so it'll roll with disadvantage. Dario, would you like to roll?
Free.
Okay, yes. So it kind of like gives you like a little swipe, but it's if it had a heart, it wouldn't be fully in it. So you managed to duck and avoid it completely. What's your armor class again?
13.
Oh. Well, it's gonna hit
Oh no.
unless you're doing anything about it. Maybe. Are you doing anything about it?
I can... No, with a 3, I can't do anything else, so...
Okay. It will give you a little bit of a smack. Let's see. 34 points.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and plus another 10
A little
points
bit.
of plus another 10 points of fire damage rather.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh no.
And you watch as history repeats itself, and Neely is now grappled by several of these tendrils and is slowly being moved along this conveyor belt of organic suckers towards the center section, close to where the chest is.
Ta-da.
I guess we should be in initiative, really. Wherever Mealy is will be the beginning of the turn, so rolling high doesn't necessarily help. Okay, well, as it turns out, it does work out exactly right. Who wants to be first? Lilith, there's Zanice, and who wants to be third? Violet or Charlotte?
Doesn't matter. Sinead can go first.
Okay.
I don't know. does the queen want to um be first?
And rolled off your tongue
Well,
really fast.
it's very gracious of you to offer. You are my
Fine.
favorite in court. I will go first.
Thank you, thank you.
I have no idea what to do.
Okay. Well, we'll just say something goes last place. Okay, so first of all, Mealy is close to the middle. Sinise.
And she's grappled.
She is grappled.
So I will shoot magic missile at the tendril that holds her.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. 12.
12 points. All right. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they all strike the tendril. It does some damage, but, it's so massive.
And that's it.
Okay. Lilith?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast Healing Words on Mealy. On a level 2. So 7.
All right. 7 points. Does Mealy respond to, and does she say anything or do anything specific as a result?
I'm just gonna say, why didn't I cast shield?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I was thinking about silver bar because it hit, but I didn't think about shield at all.
It's okay. It happens.
Oh, you silly girl.
Oh.
Obviously not
I'm also
19
gonna
intelligence.
I'm also gonna cast Sacred Flame on the Sundew.
Oh, yes, right. Okay, yep. So give it a dex roll. Oh, wow. Okay, well done. So I mean, this, magical beam of light strikes it, and you can see that like a section of it seems to have been sort of destroyed, reminiscent to like heat, but it's not heat, obviously. And something very delicate just sort of like disappearing as a result of the heat, just burning away very quickly. Were you aiming for a specific spot or just general?
Just on the tentacle.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
we'll say
not,
that the
not close
tentacle.
to the chest.
So the tentacle actually does wither, and Mealy stops moving towards the center, but she's still resting on it, right? Gravity.
Still flying.
All right, Charlotte.
Only I had vortex warp. You know what? So Mealy's but how far above is she again?
How far above?
Yeah, isn't she being held by the tentacle or whatever?
It's basically pulled her down towards her, so
Oh.
she's because she was flying into it anyway.
Oh.
So she's now resting on it, like
Oh.
literally laying on the surface of this thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I shall do a magic missile level 2 on the sun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that 15?
Good question. 4, 6, 11, 15. Yes.
Don't go past level 3 because that'll be too many toes and fingers. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this thing, it's starting to show some signs of wear and tear because it's still suffering from the damage that you guys did last turn earlier. But
Die.
but it's not. It doesn't look that significant yet, unfortunately. All right. Nothing else for Charlotte.
Is there... Can I back out of the room?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want it to see me, so I'm going to back out.
Smart tactical move. Roscoe is already outside waiting for you, cowering in his little cobalt form.
Oh, he's so cute.
He is. As far as hangers on go. All right, Byleth. Show 'em what you got.
Yeah. Is the chest still visible? Up for grabs?
It's a good question. Mm, it looks like it's starting to slowly sink back into it, but it is still visible. You think like it won't be there forever.
Okay. For now, I think I want to. Oh no. How far is it to Mealy?
Well, I'm not really counting like the hypotenuse, right? Because I mean, I could. It's not really that complicated, the math, but it's 40 feet vertically.
Oh no. Okay. Um. That changes so much. I wanted to cast haste on her, but that's 30 feet. Um.
Yeah, but if you jump down into it, you'll be closer.
Great idea.
But
What if I? Yeah.
I was just,
Oh,
even if though I died, does the fly spell still, is it still on me because it was bile concentrating? Even though I died?
well, I mean, you're not
Well, the
you're
duration.
not the you're not the spellcaster, so
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay. So
since
you
I
can
became an
decide.
kind of an object for a second, does it still hold?
I mean, it says for the duration.
yeah.
Okay. Um. Uh, I'm not sure if it's a creature. Would I know if it's? No, I don't know. I guess. Um. I'll try to banish it for the moment.
Oh.
I guess. I don't know if it'll work.
Okay.
Um. Boop.
Charisma save, is it?
Yes. I think
Yeah.
an 8.
Okay. All right. So it'll even if if it is actually native to the plane you're currently on, it will disappear temporarily.
It comes back.
So you cast your spell, which you are certainly within range to do. The creature just winks out of existence.
Bye. Okay,
Well
fast.
done.
I think. Maybe.
Um, before you know it, all you see is Mealy laying on the cold stone floor of this tower, and next to her is that small chest you saw earlier.
Great.
Well done. All right, Mealy, you are no longer grappled.
Okay. I'm going to just grab a hold of the chest and you need to drag me up. I don't have fly anymore.
I thought you did.
That's concentration.
But it's not your
Oh no, it's
concentration.
concentration, right?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
Violet's
Banishment. Yeah, sorry,
concentration.
sorry. Yes.
I
No.
didn't look at it. Sorry.
It's okay, just drag me up.
Okay.
Hurry.
Yeah, we have a rope. Okay.
Yeah, fortunately we were. You thought about that before I jumped in.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. I mean, a minute, since we're doing 6-second rounds, and you can do quite a lot in a round. A minute will be more than sufficient for you to get attached to a rope and either be hauled up or attempt some saving throws or skill checks to climb up.
Do you want me to do skill checks or just?
So, like, she got this. Did somebody have an opinion about Mealy trying to climb out on her own with her scrawny little elven arms?
I would help her
I-
with the rope.
I can levitate down.
Right.
And we
And
also
take
have a
her
rope
up with
around
me.
her already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So combine the efforts.
Yeah.
Power of
Okay.
friendship.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you managed to fly Mealy out, and she lands. Climbs out, and she lands lightly on her toes on the ledge. It probably takes about a minute for her to execute all this because you've got to find the rope, attach the rope to something, drop it down. She's got to slowly climb her way up. 40 feet climbing on a rope isn't so easy. Takes a couple
We
turns.
already
Yeah, I
had a
did.
rope on her.
Yeah, before I went
Oh,
down.
yes, right. That's right. Okay. All right. So you complete it, and the banishment spell is still active by the time she gets up to the top. Chest in hand. Chest is quite heavy, but it's not so heavy she can't carry it. It's less than 10 kilos, which is considered heavy for, a small item that you're carrying, but it's not impossible. It is very difficult for you to climb with it, though, when one-handed.
That's
Unless
what
you're-
that's a niece for. It levitate.
Okay. So Zanice goes, picks up the chest. She meets you at the top while you slowly do your best to climb up the rope.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Yeah, you're still covered in acid as well.
No.
Oh dear. You don't
It
look so good.
stings.
It does.
All right, well done. Yes. And after the minute is over, the sundew returns.
Hmm.
That was almost too easy.
Well, with an 18 intelligence.
Should we just
Don't tell that
sit
to
down for a
Vizeran
moment?
DeVir. He'll look down his nose at you. He'll
Ooh.
start mocking you.
Oh no. Well, we can just not free him.
Wow.
Oh, with the stone, we must have I don't know, lost it somewhere. Hmm. Where could it be? Well, anyway.
You're so innocent. Seeming.
Hehe.
Okay, yeah. So Vizeran's back in the bag of holding, right? Muffled by being on another plane or demi-plane pocket dimension.
Mhm.
All right, you've got everything you need.
Yeah. Should we take a rest or should we just move on?
Take a rest. You just woke up like an hour ago.
Yeah, but after
It's
that,
literally not even 11sies. Even the
How
hobbits aren't
about-
eating lunch yet.
a short rest, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking short rest, just to
Mm,
kind of tend my wounds. And yours, I guess, Violet.
yeah.
Let a halfling fry up some potatoes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god, our new companion can cook, maybe.
Can he boil them and mash them and stick them in a stew?
In an hour?
Potatoes.
Can you boil and mash and stick them in a stew in an hour? That sounds like a bit of a bit of an ask for 1 hour. I mean, doesn't boiling potatoes take like 15 minutes by itself on a modern range? And he's got to start a fire, right?
Come on, if he's half as good as cooking as he says he is, I'm sure he can manage.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Charlotte, you've got that down.
I mean, we can ask what he
So
can
hard to
cook.
find good help these days.
Well, we don't need potatoes. He can make something else. I
Yes,
hope he can.
mistresses. What can Roscoe do for you?
Do you have some food in that bag? We need a rest to tend our wounds.
Yes. And he unslings his backpack, pots and pans and all manner of cooking utensils jangling about as he does so. He lifts up the flap and pulls out several what appear to be glass jars filled with liquid and some things inside them. Yes. I've got some eggs, pickled eggs.
Ew.
I've got some rota jerky. I can cook something, but it'll take a while as I set up a fire. Unless one of you could start a fire for me. Not that mistresses should do that. It's Roscoe's responsibility. Just saying that,
No.
maybe you've got that magical touch.
We can do a fire. You can manage that.
Roscoe can make a soup or tea. I have some powdered onions, powdered mushrooms, powdered fish stock from some of the lakes, especially the Great Dark Lake. There's also a pickled crab. This was the mistress's favorite.
Pickled crab.
It's pickled in elven wine, very potent.
Oh.
She seems to quite like it. Full of eggs, crab eggs. Let's see. Oh, there was some day old mushroom rolls. It's a bread made from mushroom powder. There's some rota butter that goes with it if you'd like. There's some jam from some underdark berries. Roscoe doesn't know the berries. He just knows that he was given a bunch of them and then he mashed them together. There's cheese, 3 different kinds of cheese, 2 of them from rota milk.
Yummy. I'll have some tea and some eggs and cheese. Thank you.
Coming right up, mistress. Jangle, 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 clank, clank, clank. And he stands around tapping his foot impatiently. Roscoe doesn't mean to bother you, but who's starting the fire?
I have a question. Does he still speak Elvish?
He does, because nobody's asked him not to speak Elvish. But if you tried, you could ask him to try another language. He might.
No, I
He
don't
presumably
understand
he
what
wasn't
they're talking
raised.
about.
You see him pulling out all kinds of things and just like mumbling all kinds of gibberish. You occasionally pick up a word or two because you've been around so many elves and elvish speakers that you know what some of the words mean, but it's like bread, right? That'll
I
be
should know
obvious.
fire.
Fire, yeah.
So when he says fire, I raise my head up. Huh? Fire?
Yes. Yeah. But it doesn't go with the word ball, so it doesn't quite sound right.
Fire. What
I'll
is he
say
talking about
common.
fire?
He needs someone to start a fire for him.
Oh yeah, I can.
Does the mistress want Roscoe to use common?
Oh yeah, I think that would be good.
Oh, sorry, mistress. And he looks at Zenise. Roscoe's been with Drow for a long time. They mostly use Elvish. But Roscoe learned common as a baby.
It's
So is that
okay,
your
but
native language?
No,
Go
I'm a
ahead.
kobold.
So it's Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay. Das ist gut.
Das
Ja,
ist sehr
gut.
gut.
Natürlich.
Wunderbar.
Bitte langsam.
Bitte langsam.
we learned a kind of a song when I went to school in German, and it goes like, ich bin Ausländer und spreche nicht gut Deutsch. Bitte langsam, bitte sprechen Sie doch langsam.
Oh,
That's the only thing that I remember from my German classes.
uh-huh. Oh no, I love it.
Just in case there was another European war involving Germany.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry.
hmm.
It's like Americans here all learning Spanish and Chinese. They figure either they're going to need to speak to the help or they're going to need to speak to their creditors. All right. Very good. Yes. So he's just singing. He's just quietly singing in Kobold, in Draconic.
Snappy.
Snappy, snappy, snap. Great song. Banger.
Yes. And whilst you guys are taking your short rest and he's preparing some snacks for everybody, you may roll your hit dice or use your whatever other short rest abilities such as arcane recovery.
I think I'm going to do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Never know what we're going to meet on the road.
Yeah, no point saving it.
No. So, second level, I think I'm going to take.
For a little thunder wave.
I have a question about the spells. Could I, for example, cast... Wait. Oh, okay, I could upcast fly. But if I used a spell where it didn't say like at higher levels, could I still cast it at a higher level without any special extra effect?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll recover a 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I just recover 1 second level spell slot.
Okay. All right. Yeah, at the same time that you guys are resting up, he finishes producing the tea. He's made little finger sandwiches with the bread and the cheeses. In some cases, he actually smears a little bit of jam on with the cheese, which makes for a nice savory, sweet contrast. There's some dried fish that he's laid out for those of you who would like that. And you guys get your little short rest in. Anybody want to do anything else?
I think I'm good.
What's that?
No, I think I'm good. I think.
Okay.
I was wondering. I don't know. I think I've asked it before, but did DeVir worship Lolth?
No.
Who did he worship?
I don't remember.
Was it?
But-
I mean,
Let me
I
check.
wrote down.
What's that?
Let me check.
We're
Yeah.
I have
checking.
it written
I'm
down.
not sure if it was the male drow god
Wasn't
or
it
if
though?
it was actually. I mean, he told us something of Dune, but I don't know if I misunderstood.
Are you asking me?
I guess I'd ask. I don't know. Maybe some of my companions would know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't. I haven't kind of met him before.
Right. Lucky.
Yeah. I understand that now after talking to him.
Lucky.
I just thought you were kind of mean saying, but I do understand what you were talking about. He's a handful.
Maybe I could
Tarisdun?
roll history. Oh, yeah. I thought so too, but I wasn't sure.
Sorry, who?
Tarisdun?
Dune?
Well, I mean, if you guys want to roll for it.
I have it
Okay.
written down like that, but I don't know if it's.
Well, it sounds like you aren't
Oh
sure,
wait, no,
so
not investigation. Boop. Oh, it's not much better. A 12.
yes, that's correct. Well done.
Okay. Interesting. Because I don't know. I thought that was like such an evil deity. I don't know. That makes me feel a bit uneasy.
I mean, the guy's a drow. It's not like he's
Yeah.
going to be like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not to say that they can't be good, but it's, you're really fighting the tide there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're
Well,
trying to
Sorcere, yeah.
especially if you're trying to rise up within the ranks, right? I mean, you can
Mm.
you can deviate a little bit, but there's only so far it can go.
Charlotte, you should become the new archmage.
Thank you. But I've been saying.
I love the idea.
You need to have 19 intelligence first.
No. It'll take me forever to get.
Did we put the chest in the bag of holding? Or yeah. We did.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool.
Well, if we didn't, we can do it now.
Yeah. I don't want to roll for it the next time we
No.
want to take it out.
Es war einmal in einem kleinen Städtchen, da lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war im ganzen Land für ihren abartig guten Rhabarberkuchen bekannt. Ja, man konnte sagen, dass Barbaras Rhabarberkuchen ohne Wenn und Aber gar eine geradezu magische
Famous
Erfahrung.
song.
Yep. That's what he's been singing the whole time.
I'll join in.
Feel free. I think if you recorded that, that would be absolutely amazing.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's
Oh, Laura.
even hard for me.
Dang.
I can imagine. Yeah. It's like a tongue twister, basically.
Yeah. Something about Barbara and Rhabarberkuchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all know this song, right? All of you. Does
No.
everybody know
Yes,
this song?
No.
Okay. It's a ridiculous story about this lady, Barbara, who actually has she's got a pastry shop, right? So she's
Mhm.
and she makes these
Rhubarb
rhubarb
pie.
pastries, yeah, rhubarb pies. So, but it's a tongue twister because it's basically all blah 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 blah. Which obviously I won't even pretend to do it because the last time I tried to pronounce something correctly, I was corrected multiple times. So, and
Oh,
rightfully so, because
sorry.
I didn't know because I didn't get it right. So it's good that I'd rather be corrected and get it right.
Now you know.
And knowing's half the battle. Thank you.
That.
Unfortunately, I was not recording the first half of the audio on this session. Somehow I thought I had it on, and then it must have
Oh,
I
no.
must have turned it off by accident. So I just turned it back on now. The video was fine because I was checking that. But so yeah, apparently I turned it off or disconnected it somehow. But it doesn't matter because the rest of you guys are recording, so it should be fine. All right. Yes. So he's completed making your teas, your sandwiches. You've rested up. You're ready to go. Let's head off and get off this map.
Yep.
Who's carrying
Milestone.
the yeah, exactly, the box.
I thought.
It's in the
We
bag
just
of
said we
holding
put it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you just said that, but I just wanted to make sure
Mm.
because sometimes you guys say something like that and then it's like, I don't remember where it is. Okay. So the path continues on. Although you can't quite see it on this image here. Once you go through the archway that the tower sits above, the road starts to turn and then descend at a fairly steep pace for a road, right? It's not like a drop off, but it's like maybe 10 degrees, which is quite steep for, carts and wagons and things. And there's a turn involved. So, it's a little bit of an effort to get all the Rotha and all the other draft animals that your caravan has got to, walk properly whilst being guided. Do you guys want to be in front of the caravan, or do you want to be just like right with the caravan, or do you want to be like way out in front ranging ahead? Or did you want to be behind the caravan? I don't know. It's up to you guys, really.
I think we talked about scouting ahead, kind of setting a little bit quicker pace than the caravan, just to.
Yep. So at this point, you're actually behind the caravan because the caravan kept going whilst you guys took your short rest. So you can try to catch up to them. We're going to advance a little bit and say that you guys are traveling for. Why don't each of you roll a 1d4? Okay. Okay, so it's the better
4, 3,
part of
2.
the. Huh? What? Oh yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Very good. Otherwise known as 4 factorial. So you guys travel for the entire quote unquote day, right? And it doesn't take you that long to catch up to the caravan because the caravan travels at less than half your normal walking speed as a result of the fact that they've got lots of things that they've got to negotiate. Like when you're actually walking in a straight line on level ground, you're about the same pace, but because of all the other twists and turns and what's a minor obstruction for you just to step over. It takes some work to get the wagons and things over, like ditches and uneven surfaces. But by the time the caravan is essentially getting close to the resting point, you guys are way out in front already, and there hasn't been a whole lot new that's happened. The one thing you did notice is that we've talked before about the fact that whilst you are underground, there is a lot of movement in the air. Sometimes it's caused by things like water or gravity forcing things to fall, like maybe bits of sand. Sometimes there's tectonic activity that's driving certain things, or volcanic activity that's driving certain things. So sometimes you get these, mysterious whooshes of hot air. Every once in a while, off in the distance, you think you hear music. It's something it's got like a steady beat, but it's also quite like angry sounding, but then it stops. And it just sort of fades out. Kind of like how you might be on the surface, standing in a breezy little dell, right? Not a big valley, but like a little dell. There's like little hills that are just taller than your head. And occasionally, depending on how the breeze goes or through the trees nearby, you might hear something, and then it sort of breeze carries the sound away someplace else, and then you lose it. By the time you get to the wrong one, sorry. By the time you get to the resting point, you arrive here, and I think you probably can't see anything yet, so I'm going to have to change something.
You can see the start of the road.
Yeah. So it's bright enough, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the caravan comes to a stop, and Fundin says, "We can make our way down, but as you can see, it's uneven. Usually what the caravan has to do is they've got to put down these boards made of zirk wood and then create sort of a ramp. Otherwise, the jarring can break some of the wheels. We'll work through the night on this. But in the meantime, if you want to rest here or you can scout ahead, we'll catch up to you by the morning. Normally, the caravan goes left at the bottom of this decline. I think there's a faster way to the right, but I haven't taken it recently. And well," and he scratches his head after lifting his cap. Well, I mean, you never know with the Underdark.
Guess we can scout ahead a bit.
Okay. I'll let them know that you're going to head out. And we'll set our own pickets, so you should be okay to head on out. Just, I don't know, use a password when you get back.
What's the password?
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't thought so far ahead. We don't normally have one.
Flumph.
Beg your pardon?
Flumph.
A what?
A flumph. Or we can just say Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a flump? Okay, Steve it is. What a weird password.
You can also
Okay.
have just password. That's the easy one to remember.
You want us to use the word password as the password?
Yeah, with a capital P.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I'll tell the guards. I'm not sure they'll understand that, but
No. I'm just joking.
capital P password. Okay. Well, good luck. Try not to get eaten by anything.
We'll do our best.
Mhm.
Or if you do, at least let us know so we can avoid it.
Yeah. Hard to do if we all get eaten, though. But
You won't all get eaten at the same time.
you never know.
That's true. If
Meet
you're
a
coming up with
pig.
passwords that are just password with a capital P.
It's an intelligence.
I was gonna say, aren't some of you supposed to be quite smart?
Yeah, but they would never expect it.
Right?
It's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the thing on DeVir's thing is just password.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We should try that out sometime.
And then once you do and it succeeds, he'll be like, I can't believe it. It's obviously a sign of low intelligence that they couldn't come up with a better password than password. What sort of 19 intelligence archmage wannabe comes up with that kind of a password? That's absolutely absurd. It's unheard of. Okay, so you guys are in position, ready to strike out. Do you follow Fundin's suggestion and go left? Do you want to check out the shortcut going right?
I'm tempted.
Yeah, but I do have a feeling that if they stopped using the path to the right, there's probably a reason.
Mm.
But it might also be something we can handle easily.
Mm.
Oh.
Maybe it's Barbara's rhubarb pie.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Maybe.
And there's an epic rap battle. Uh-huh. Probably.
Well, the faster we can get to men's brands, and the better. So
That's true.
So it sounds like you're going left, or right, rather.
that's my suggestion. But
Or we can send one of our old owls in. Preferably yours. I feel like Ivy has some PTSD that we need to work through. Um, maybe yours would want that. It's fine, Ivy. I love you.
Talk is cheap.
sure, I can send Rua. Let's see. Or maybe Hattie can do some scouting for once.
Hattie.
For
Oh,
once.
she just said Hattie.
I think
it's fine.
Hattie is probably about as princessy as her owner.
Probably. I'm going to send Rua down the right path.
Okay. So the first thing you notice is as you get to the edge there is that this area seems to have various types of gemological deposits. Although this particular one right here isn't clearly something super valuable, it is at the same time something that you think that the dwarves that you've met in places like Gontogrum, for example, wouldn't just leave laying around. And if you were so inclined and wanted to take time, you might have some luck going after some of these as you find them. It also gives you an indication from your experience traveling in the Underdark so far that perhaps this area has a fair amount of tectonic activity. There's got to be some pressure and heat in order to help create gems like this. So you're not sure what that implies necessarily, but you've only ever seen it in places that had lava and or a lot of fissures and other indications that there was some high pressured movement of very dense stones. I think the rest of you are not on the screen, or if you are, I cannot see you.
Oh, I don't think I had to drag mine out.
Yeah, I didn't pull them for you because
Yeah.
otherwise it gets too confusing. All right. So as you get to the front there, I'm going to just reveal some more. One of the things you notice is that there are some very bright, large fungi sitting there.
So when he said right, he meant his right, looking down, right? So this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so I didn't misunderstand him.
Actual right, if you were there.
Yeah. I'm gonna send Rua down here just to look a little bit further.
Okay. Let's have Rua run a perception check.
That I can do. Let's see. Perception. 19.
Okay.
Mm.
And
actually he has advantage, so I should probably, just in case. Oh, 19.
oh, there you go.
No, 13, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 19 because he has advantage.
Yeah. So it's 19. He's flying and he says, I think I see, and then Rua disappears.
Oh,
No.
that's
Oh,
not
no.
10 gold.
Thank God we didn't send you, Ivy. Oh, choo.
Oh my God, the goosey.
Someone's trying too hard.
Mhm. I'm just gonna roll my eyes.
Like occasionally, like Violet just like spends too much time kissing Ivy, and the rest of you are just like, ugh, that's disgusting.
You don't know where she's been.
Well, you know where she's been. She's been dead.
Multiple times.
Burning in the pits of hell.
And Ivy, for the first time since probably being summoned, actually sort of bobs her head and says, "Wow, I can't believe it. Yeah, you really, wow, poor Rua, but better her than me."
You're so right.
And she doesn't bite your finger.
Oh my God. This moment will go down in history.
Right up there with the time the Socks wolf from Dances with Wolves takes the little bit of beef jerky out of Kevin Costner's hand. Okay. Well, there's webs over there.
Yep. And that means spiders.
You want to go get revenge for Rua? Nothing a fireball can't handle.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to fight spiders, or should we see the other way?
What would fighting spiders accomplish, I wonder?
Probably safer, shorter way to Masterplan. And
maybe you'd find some silken treasure.
oh,
silk. Okay,
silk,
let's go.
yeah.
Spiders.
Oh God.
And we did kind of get a mission from Karansley to kind of irritate Lolth as much as possible, and killing spiders does that.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect.
That's true. All right.
Starting a pest control business.
Whatever. So, fighting spiders?
Sounds like it to me.
Sure.
You go first, though.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna look
Okay.
back at Nis and Lilith since they didn't say anything. Do you have any opinions? Right? Left?
After you, my lady.
Oh my god.
Lilith is starting to look a little bit extra tired. You think she might not last much longer. She might have to go back to the caravan to go have a lie down
Oh,
for
no.
a few days.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk slowly and
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give
concentrate.
us perception checks with advantage because you've been warned and so you know what you're looking for. You just have to find it.
21.
All right. If you hadn't been looking for it, you probably would have missed it. But since you are looking very actively, you're looking all around, obviously, and you start to realize that one of the things that you're noticing is that throughout your journey in the Underdark, whenever you walk around, there's occasionally little bits of droplets of water, little bits of sand or dust that just sort of come down from, the natural cavern ceiling. And this area is pristine. It's just hard stone. There is dirt, but there isn't this layer of dust that you've seen elsewhere. There's no water droplets. And as you search the ceiling, which is quite high in this area, it's a little bit more than 60 feet, so it's beyond the range of your dark vision. You occasionally get glimpses of what seem to be sort of this grayish, whitish material that almost looks like a little bit of a blanket across the ceiling. And with your high intelligence and the fact that you've been pre-warned, you sense that these are very, very thick spider webs.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn back to the group and just say, I think there's a lot of spiders here. They covered the ceiling with webs.
Excellent.
Is anybody afraid of
Uh,
spiders in real life?
Nah.
Anybody getting PTSD?
No.
Kind
Not
of.
afraid, but they do make me uncomfortable.
There was once a spider in my bed, and it walked over me while I was trying to sleep. That was not
Really?
nice. Yeah, they're
Ah.
fine when they're like on the ceiling somewhere, but not in my bed. Yeah,
Just walking all over you. Oh my god.
that made me mortified. For like a year, I couldn't sleep in the dark anymore.
Really?
Turn a light on. Yeah, and check for spiders.
It's so
Oh my
funny.
God. Were you very young? Last year.
No. It wasn't last year, but I was,
I was already playing
I don't
D&D with
know,
you.
teen.
I think this is a sign to dust those cobwebs more often.
It was so scary.
Yeah, you got to go after them with like the vacuum cleaner when they're young because that's when they start making little babies, and then the worst is when you get like an egg sac hatching in your room someplace, and then
Ooh.
suddenly out of nowhere there's like thousands of these little tiny things crawling all over you.
Oh God. Yeah, I guess.
Getting in your hair and down your neck. You don't even know why, and then you suddenly reach behind you and suddenly this thing comes up on your hand and it's moving around really fast.
Thank God don't live in Australia.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I met a couple of spiders in Australia when I was there. They were not small.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the what is that? The bird spider or whatever it's called? The one that catches birds.
Oh,
Hunting
I
them.
didn't see the one of those, but I saw huntsman.
The huntsman,
And
that's what I mean. Yeah.
yeah, they are really big and they don't make nests like
No.
webs, so they kind of hunt. So we had a couple in our bedroom, and that wasn't fun. But
The big ones are really big though. They're like
yeah, they are.
they're bigger than they're almost the size of a small cat.
Yeah, we didn't see that big ones, but they were the size bigger than my palm, to be honest. And well, hairy. But do we want to go this way? Kill some spiders?
Yeah, why not?
Do anyone have a torch?
And they
I
drop
have a
down in front of you,
firebolt.
and you are all completely surprised. Roll initiative.
Oh God.
You guys weren't exactly being quiet. You're like debating how you're gonna kill these spiders, sharing your stories about your spiders in your bed. So here you
Don't
go.
destroy the webs. Do not use any fire.
Why not?
Why
I
not?
want the silk.
What if you want to silk?
Oh,
Mm.
that will definitely make things harder.
Mm-hmm.
Should we
All
leave
right,
for the
so
spiders for you?
this is a very practical solution, actually. So Sophie, since you seem to be the arachnophile, maybe you,
No, I just like the silk.
well, there you go. That's
It's
a reason to
useful.
like them. Yeah. Why don't you why don't you roll for the spiders and then we'll
Okay. They make
spiders.
excellent servants.
Do they really?
Oh, I don't know.
All right. Well, okay. So this is the order, if that's okay. But you're all surprised. So the spider is going to go first. It is absolutely massive. It's bigger than the whole party combined. I guess Mealy's in front, so why don't we roll against Mealy? Ida and Daria, would you like to roll an attack each? All right. Mealy's armor class is 13, as I recall. So that's gonna. So one of them's gonna. Well, actually, both of them are gonna hit.
Can I use shield while being surprised?
I don't think
Can
you
I
have a
use
reaction until it's your
No.
turn, right? That's the whole. I think that's part of the problem with being surprised.
Mhm.
So you will get a bite, and also you kind of get scraped by one of its legs, which acts like a claw. So we're going to call that 20 points for the bite, 17 points for the claw. You're grappled, and you're also going to take 11 points of poison damage. Would you like to roll a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. 4.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So it is the 11 points of poison damage. You could have rolled for half. But you also are now paralyzed.
Great.
Yay!
My goodness.
Yeah.
One for the spiders. Lilith,
Yes.
you might as well give it your all, baby. You're gonna have at least one, maybe 2 long rests. Well, maybe not. Maybe you'll be here next week. Who knows? Hopefully you will.
Yep. I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon. Oops.
Excellent. I'll let you drag it out yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Couldn't have gone any worse.
Yeah. You completely, despite the size, you completely managed to miss it.
Yeah. And I'm also gonna use my Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Julie doesn't want to.
Nope.
And I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, you can move back.
And that's me. Wait.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, Charlotte. Now, you can fireball, but Mia Lee is grappled in its clutches, being held right under the spider's fangs. Which means
Goodness.
Mia Lee would take fireball damage. And also, is Mia Lee conscious?
Nope.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
So you don't want to fireball her for obvious reasons.
Also 40 points of damage.
In that case, does Melee have any hit die left?
What?
Does Melee have any hit dies left? Question
Hit
mark.
dies.
Yeah, hit die.
Oh,
Hit die.
is this a meta question?
It is. That's why I'm not asking.
Maybe.
And the spider suddenly attacks out of turn at Charlotte.
No. Okay, fine. I'll just risk it. Here I go. I'm gonna wither and bloom.
Okay.
Yeah. Oop. I didn't do that right. Yeah. There we
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
go. Boop. 11.
Okay. Okay. So is it really only the 6 points? Guess so.
Yeah. Well, Melee can also, if she has any hit die left, she can choose to spend it.
Yeah. Okay. So it does seem to affect it. So that's the good news. Does Mealy regain consciousness?
Yep. I do.
Good for me. Well done. Nice one, Shark. Nice one there, Soph.
Thank you.
Anything else for Charlotte?
I will use my feet to also move back.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something weird like
Yeah.
to cast a bonus action spell.
No.
All right, we're going to finish this round, and then it's up to Edith or anybody else who needs to leave early if you want to end exactly at 12, or if you want to carry on a little bit more. I'm fine for either, but I know some of you may have to leave.
I'm fine.
Okay. Anybody else want to end exactly after this round, or do you guys want to? We might be able to finish the combat depending on what you guys choose to do and how fast you do it.
We can keep going.
Okay. All right. Okay, Daria, what would Zanice like to do?
I will magic missile the spider.
Excellent.
Pew, pew, pew.
All
12.
right. Good. That's a nice roll. Yeah, they all strike.
And I will also move back.
Okay. And as you move out into that area, two things happen. One, these large yellow mushrooms start exuding a yellow spore cloud. Would you roll a Constitution saving throw? Okay.
23.
You avoid the effects. You initially felt a bit dizzy, lightheaded. The room started spinning. Well, the cabin, I should say. But you managed to fight them off. You shake your head and clear them. Just in time to see a second spider descend from the ceiling.
Oh no.
Nice.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, Mealy, you are still poisoned and paralyzed, but you are no longer unconscious.
Mhm.
You can roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Mm,
You succeed, you can stop being paralyzed. But
so
not today.
Amazing.
I've been here before with Dalin.
Yep.
Being paralyzed.
Happens a lot.
Yep.
Okay. You'd think you guys would have bought some antidotes or poison, anti-poison or
Oh.
something.
We do have some potions in the
Yeah.
bag of holding I saw.
You do. It's all in the bag of holding. Everything's in the bag of holding.
Mhm.
Byleth.
Yeah. Um. Ooh, I think I wanna cast Chromatic Orb on this. Oh, this spider. With maybe cold damage. I don't know. No fire. Oh, I don't know. I'm not blessed. So it's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Well, sorry.
Nice.
Oh no, you said you're not blessed. I had the
No, I'm not. I don't know why. Oh.
It strikes the spider, but it doesn't seem to do anything through its tough outer carapace.
Alright. And then I will move back. Oh. I don't want to. Can I move here? Or is that in the wall already?
You're like a space in the wall. Also, you're very close to the yellow spore cloud.
Then I'll go here.
Okay.
And I'll I'll send Ivy back.
Very, very smart.
See you soon.
Okay. The first spider goes. It's going to start binding up Mealy. The second one will move towards Zenise and attack Zenise. Henrietta, would you like to roll one of the attacks? Ida, why don't you roll the second one? I'm giving Ida some extra rolls in case she's not around.
Oh, 18.
Thank you. Well done.
Shield.
Okay. Okay. And what is it with shield now?
20.
20. Okay. So the second one, which is the bite, is going to succeed. So that'll be 20 piercing damage plus 11 poison with a constitution save to half on the poison and to avoid being paralyzed. All right.
18.
So it's only 25 for you only, and you're not paralyzed, which is the important thing. This spider, the first one with Mealy in its mouth, still grappled, starts clambering back up the silk thread that it dropped down on into the ceiling. It doesn't move quite that fast because it's also wrapping Mealy up, so it'll be suspended halfway above the ground, around 30 feet. Lilith.
I want to attack the spider climbing up with my sacred flame, or with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Will I reach it? Still?
Spiritual weapon moves 20 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so big that I'll say that you probably cast it above, like higher than the ground level, just because it was so tall. So you could probably just about reach it on 20 feet.
Mhm.
If it moves its full distance of 30 feet again next round, you won't in one
Okay.
turn.
Oh,
Jeez.
it's the worst.
Oh.
I'm also gonna try my sacred flame again.
That's quite unlucky. Okay, so that does land. Well done. All right. Very good. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, Charlotte. How are you feeling about that silk now?
I still want it. Let's see.
Enough to sacrifice your. See, this is what happens, right? The silk is going to lead to a beautiful dress where she gets noticed at the ball, marries the king, becomes the queen, but in order to do so, her teammates have to die because she needs the silk. And she won't cast fireball.
You told me that if I used fireball, she'd get hit by it, wouldn't she? But I guess I could do
Yeah.
it in a way that wouldn't. Oh, decisions. Who's holding the bag of holding?
Mhm.
This is a good question. I think it's Mia Lee.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I will go to Melee.
Huh?
I'm 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, what?
Yeah, in
Okay,
the
never
clusters of
mind.
the spider.
The spiders
Throw
climb
me the
back
bag
up,
of holding. No.
and she's paralyzed.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Which I
this
guess
isn't
maybe
good.
you wouldn't necessarily know, but you saw that she's not moving anymore.
Oh dear God. Uh,
I love how she's more worried about the bag of holding than her teammate.
if only I had vortex warp. Okay.
Yeah, and you even it's like only the third time you said it.
Which is 3 times or 2 times today, and the last session where it would have been so useful. So is there like a way based on trajectory that I can make it so that it doesn't hit melee, but hits the spider, the fireball?
Measure it out.
Okay.
What is it, 20-foot radius?
Let me post
20
it
foot
just to see.
diameter? 20 foot
20-foot
radius.
radius. Centered on a point.
So that's 40 feet right there, which means pretty much the whole spider is going to get covered.
Oh God.
And then some. So I'd say the chances of Mealy not being hit. Well, I mean, it depends on where you place it, right? You can place it in an area where like part of the radius gets the spider and the rest of the spider is untouched, in which case Mealy would also be untouched. So yes, you should be able to place it in the way you can do it.
Spilosa. Okay. I'll move down here. And I'll fire a fireball at it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna change the damage type with my order of the scribe's powers.
Okay.
To let's see, what can I to force damage.
Okay.
Where's that? Do you want me to post that thing again? I've posted it so much. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
And it's the 4th paragraph, girlies. Yes,
Thank you.
so here's the fireball.
All right.
Here it comes. I'm gonna do it.
All right. Yes. Exciting. Oh, okay.
And here's the deck save.
Okay. All right. It seems to skitter away, even though it's halfway up dangling. And you know what? I'll say that because it's dangling, it's going to have disadvantage on save. So you go ahead and roll again.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, worth a
I
try.
tried. Yeah. So it will. It seems to sort of. You don't quite understand how, since it's so lumbering and large, and it's also dangling from a single thread. But it somehow manages to avoid most of the fireball that you floated, probably because you had to aim it at the edge to prevent your teammate from being engulfed by it, even if it is force. So it doesn't do as much as you would have hoped otherwise.
Oh no. And then I'll run back and hide.
Zenith.
I will cast Mind Sliver at the one in front of me.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to, sorry, that's a save. Yeah, that's definitely going to land. Well done.
And with my Quicken spell, I'm going to cast Fireball in front of me.
Fire a ball.
Ball.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about the silk.
No.
Neely's sacrifice was in vain. Okay.
It's broken.
Those.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's play the ones today.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
That is unfortunate.
And
well.
Well,
it
that's good.
rolled 0.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. What was the 1d4 for?
It's because of Mind Sliver. It
Oh, right,
subtracts
right.
1d4, so it's
Right. Okay.
0.
0. That's what you meant by 0. Well done. Okay. Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, you managed to get it full on in the face, as it were. Well, not the face, but far enough away that you don't get burnt. Very good. Anything else for Zenith?
No, that's it.
All right, Henrietta, you can get another con save if you'd like.
Mhm.
All
Oh,
right.
20.
Yeah, you shake the stupor off. You start to feel pins and needles in your arms and legs again. You won't be able to take an action this turn, but you can do one next turn. And in the meantime, if you have a reaction that you'd like to use, you can.
Yeah. But I'm engulfed, right? In the
You're still,
web.
yeah, you're still grappled by the creature, and it's starting to wrap you up in webs, but you're not webbed yet.
Okay. Is the webs burning from the fireball from Zenith?
I think Zenith's fireballed the one in front of her.
Yeah, but
Yes.
there are no webs there.
Oh, you mean traveling all the way across the ceiling?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it should set
Oh,
something
no.
on fire. That's no, it's a reasonable question. I'll say that it's traveling at the rate of 10 feet per round.
Yeah.
So the webs in the ceiling are starting to.
Just
But
thinking about the web spell because it has that mechanic that the web starts burning if you set fire to it.
you're absolutely right, but it doesn't actually specify the rate of burn
No.
beyond the range of the actual attack itself. So then you're just kind of guessing how quickly does something like a cobweb burn. It's pretty instantaneous, but it still takes time for it to travel a distance.
Mhm.
Byleth?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm awake. I promise.
I'll cast Mind Spike at this one.
Wait, which one?
This one. The one to my left, or wait, Laura's left and Byleth's right.
I don't see the
The one
ping.
I do.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
This one.
All right. Okay.
Oh god. And I'll recover first level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, and a save.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I guess
Is that
it saves.
safe for half, right?
Yes. Okay, and I don't know its location, but that's okay.
You don't know what?
If it would have failed, I would have seen the location of it. But
What location?
the location of the spider at all times. Or for the spell's duration.
Okay.
Also, always know the target's location.
Okay. I
Well,
mean, the
it's fine.
spider's visible now.
Yeah,
In
I
case
know it
in case
anyway.
it
I don't
disappears
need
into
it.
the ceiling, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep, that's a fair point. And as a result, the spider will now climb into the ceiling and disappear since you brought it up. Well done.
No.
With mealy in its mouth. Before it does so, it's going to shoot out a second jet of sticky webbing and will engulf the entire front portion of your line, including the stairs that you're on. So each of you give me a dex save, obviously, except Zenice. It's basically the web spell.
My strong suit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Charlotte and Lilith are not enwebbed. Well, you're surrounded by webs. If you tried to move, you would have to walk through webs, which would be difficult terrain, and you have to potentially roll dex saves to avoid the webs. But Lilith, you are webbed, so you're restrained. And then this spider, after spewing webs, disappears into the ceiling webbing with mealy in its mouth. The second spider that was just fireballed is going to strike almost angrily at Zenice. Henrietta, do you want to roll that one?
Okay. 9.
Okay. It's going to hit. Unless Zenice wants to do something, Daria.
Shield.
Okay. All right. In that case, it will miss. Well done. And then Ida, do you want to roll the second attack?
Sure.
Okay,
5.
so yeah, so they're both going to miss, and the spider is going to stay in front of Zenice. Lilith.
Okay. Can I move my... I'm gonna move my spear. Here. Can I, like, attack the web with the spear? My spiritual weapon?
So the ceiling is about 60 feet high, and you were
No,
30.
no, like the web where we are.
Oh, I see. To cut yourself free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Sounds reasonable. Okay. Yeah, we're going to say that it manages to free you. Well done. So just to be clear, were you the one who failed the save?
No,
I was the one.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you weren't in web to begin with, but if you're trying to
No.
use that to clear a path to get out.
yes.
Okay. So we could say it'll clear 5 feet, like another
Mhm.
square. Okay. Which, yeah, so if it clears the 5 feet in front of you, you would be able to walk out of it because it probably starts right around where you start.
Mhm.
And it'll run past, well, actually, you're in the back, aren't you? So you're going to clear,
Yes, I am.
it'll clear the space out in front of Charlotte. You're still surrounded by
Yeah.
webs. Okay.
Can I see this spider over here?
Yeah, it's your dark vision works normally.
Then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
8.
Good try, but it skitters out of the way.
Hmm.
They're pretty agile, even for their size. Okay, Charlotte.
Okay. So the one holding melee has escaped into a hole.
Into the ceiling.
Into the ceiling. Okay.
It's climbed back up.
Oh, but is it still visible?
No.
Oh.
The top of the ceiling is beyond 60 feet. So nobody has dark vision in this group beyond 60 feet.
Oh. Oh no.
She'll be fine.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Oh. Decisions. What do I do? I'm gonna use another fireball at the ceiling.
Where?
Good question. Can I, based on my so with my 17 intelligence, based on the trajectory of the spider's ascent, can I maybe fire in a location where I think it may be?
The one that disappeared in the ceiling.
Yes.
Yes, you absolutely can. The only question is whether or not you would be successful in avoiding melee.
Perhaps I could angle the fireball like slightly down from where I think it would be.
Okay. It's going to take a, normally there's no attack roll associated with it, but since you're sort of kind of guessing in the dark, literally, I will let you roll some sort of intelligence check if you've got investigation or something else intelligence related that you're proficient in, can make the argument that it makes sense.
I'll go with investigation.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Ignore the
Yeah.
guidance.
So it's only the 7, right? So you think you know where it is. You're not 100% sure. You're gonna let rip anyway?
I don't know if I might kill melee. Mamma mia. I don't know.
I wonder what language we should make Italian.
You know what? I'm not gonna aim where I think they are. I'm gonna aim somewhere else. I just want to light up the ceiling so I can see. I will fireball. I will.
Okay.
How?
Where are you aiming?
Just like directly up from where I am, maybe. Or maybe like, maybe like here, directly up from like here.
Okay. So the fireball goes off. There's no dexterity save. You're not trying to hit the spider at all, right?
Exactly.
You're just trying to burn away the ceiling cobwebs.
Maybe make some
Okay.
make some light.
Okay, so the whole ceiling is a flame. The section that you hit is completely cleared out. You no longer see little drifting carpets or curtains of spider web. It does spread. So between the first one that Denise cast heading in this direction, which has now traveled 20 feet, and yours, which was cast to hit where? Here?
Yes.
So another 10 feet would be possibly hitting the store manager. Sorry, not store manager. Mealy rather. So let's say, shall we give it a 50-50 chance there, Henrietta? That you're caught
Sure.
in the blaze? And then if you are, you can roll a dex save, and the spider also will roll a dex save. So either you're caught and the spider's caught, or neither of you are caught.
So 1d20, or
Whatever you want. Yeah. You just choose which set of numbers in advance before you roll. Like the low is good or low is bad. Or low hits or low misses. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, let's think about it as a dex save. So low hits, high misses.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, just a d20.
Yeah.
Okay. Low
Jesus
hits.
Christ.
All right. Okay. Ida, do you want to roll the save for the spider? And Henrietta, you can roll the save for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
18.
Oh,
So that'll be
21.
12 points. Wow. Okay, so you both saved, but you didn't have enough hit points, did you?
No, if I get the full force of the fireball, I'm down again.
Right. Okay.
Oh no.
So you see the spider drop back down halfway as part of its webbing disappears. It's still got Mealy in its mouth, but Mealy's gone unconscious again. Well done, Charlotte.
It's the prophecy. Oh my god. I knew it.
No, I didn't mean to.
It's just like the
Damn
gypsy woman
you.
said.
Damn you, Charlotte.
Nice,
No.
Charlotte.
You're here for
No,
beyond.
no, 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 no. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Did you guys notice I passed out there? When I said store manager, I literally passed out.
Oh no. Are
I'm
you
tired.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just got up too early. I'm fine.
My goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I've been doing that for like the last half hour, but anyway, if you hadn't noticed, that means I'm doing a good job hiding it.
Would you like some coffee? My God.
I've had 4 cups, thank you.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna keep going. We're almost done. One way or the other, somebody's gonna be done. Either the spiders or
Oh.
Mealy and Zanice. All right, Zanice, the rock star. Let's see you do it. Twin fireballs. Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, I will disengage.
Okay. Having seen what happened to Mealy, she's out of there.
Quicken spell again, fireball.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
Better. 8.
That's almost double.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one's well and truly on fire. And actually, it's going to take an extra. Oh, I forgot to do the D6 damage for the web as well. Oh, but this one's down on the ground around you, so that's not going to take it. But the one at the top should take an extra D6 of damage because it got burnt in the webs. Okay. Very good. Yes, it is like skidding around, obviously very upset being burnt. Just looking for a nice easy meal, and instead it got singed. Nice one, Daria. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. All right, Mealy. Okay. Very good. Violet. The good news, by the way, Henrietta, is Mealy can no longer be paralyzed if she gets bitten again.
Okay.
If she lives that long.
Yeah.
Sorry, Henrietta.
No, it's okay.
Am I still enwebbed?
Yeah, you're
And-
restrained. You can still act. You just can't move.
Okay, that's a bit
You can
annoying.
attack and cast spells. The spider that's got Mealy looks very, very badly burnt, by the way. Whatever that means.
That's got me, but I can't see the spider.
Oh, yeah, right.
but the fire, the fire.
I
Didn't
feel like
also
that
say
one.
that it dropped a bit.
I did say it dropped. It dropped because
Yeah.
you burnt the webs away from it. So
Yeah.
and I gave it
Okay.
extra damage, so
Okay, cool. Then I guess oh.
and in this case,
Okay.
because it's holding melee, melee doesn't take any falling damage.
Okay, then I'll cast Chromatic Orb at it.
Okay.
Maybe with lightning damage. Maybe. Oh, you guys, it's not good.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's not good, no. That goes
yeah.
flying past it.
Then
In
I'm just
between
gonna
two of its
sulk.
legs.
Sulk in my web.
Okay. The one that got melee, I think, wants to escape. So, because it's very badly injured. So it's gonna move back with melee. 3, 6, and then it's gonna thwip, which is my attempt at Spider-Man's webbing sound. And we'll start climbing up. No, I guess shooting the web will be in action. So it'll shoot a web higher up, and it'll start moving into the ceiling and later. The second one that has been fireballed twice by Zenise, I think, is actually still. It's just angry enough to keep pursuing Zenise, so it's going to come after Zenise. And let's have an attack roll by Sophie and Ida. Actually, Sophie and Henrietta.
Oh.
All right. Miss and a miss. Nice. Well done. Okay. And that'll be their turns. Lilith?
Yes. I'm gonna cast Healing Words on Mealy.
Okay. Oh, she's still in range?
Yes, 60 feet exactly.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Can
Nice.
she still see me?
Everything's on fire.
Okay. You just said that he spit some webs and climbed up into the ceiling, so.
Oh,
No,
well,
he
I was saying
didn't
it was like he
climb.
was trying to shoot webs up and it was trying to create an escape path into the ceiling, but it hasn't gone up yet.
Okay.
Because it already moved back 30 feet. So you are conscious. Well done.
Thank you.
And then I'm also gonna use Sacred Flame on the same spider.
The one that's got melee.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can finish it off.
No.
Close. All right. Doing yeah. Okay. Anything? Okay, Charlotte.
Magic missile level 2.
Oh yeah, 4 magic missiles. Give it a whirl.
Yes, you stupid spider. Pew. 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 Pew.
Okay. In
60.
fact, it'll go down before the 4th magic missile, so you can actually
Oh.
use that on the other one.
Excelente. Okay. Yeah.
Well done, you. And as it does, Muley falls to the ground, obviously,
And dies.
and dies. No, she will take 1 point of falling damage, but otherwise she's alive and prone. All right, Zenise. This one's also looking pretty rough.
Wait, I'm also gonna move.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Yeah, because you got yeah, because Lilith cut you free.
I will do
Okay.
magic missile level 4.
Whoa! Why not just fireball them again? Okay.
That's a good point.
I mean, you have a chance to do more damage.
Fireball level 4.
Nice!
Oh, no.
Nice! So what is that, 96?
Oh my god.
36.
All right. Let's see if we can get him to fail his dex save.
11.
Yes! And it goes and burns to a crisp right in front of you. You watch as one of the biggest fireballs any of you have ever seen has just gone off, and this thing is consumed because you probably set it off behind it to catch up to it, so as not to burn yourself, even though you are resistant. And the thing just like burns from behind, and all you just hear is speed. The
Thanks
whole
for the
cavern
help.
is now. So bitter. Denise literally fought off 50% of the enemies all by herself.
Well done.
Well,
I didn't do shit this
Yes.
combat.
sorry, that's the way the dice rolls. You
Yep.
got to roll for the spiders a lot though.
I did.
Well, I'll tell you what. As a result of your having climbed up into the stratosphere and come back down, you are now covered in beautiful, valuable silk,
Mm.
which I'm sure Charlotte is going to attempt to claim.
Do you want to share some of that?
She hit me with a fireball, so she doesn't get any.
No, I was trying to help.
You killed me.
I was trying to help.
Aim better.
Virtue signaling in D&D. Oh my gosh. All right. One of the things you notice is that I know we've got to get going, but one of the things you notice is that because the fire did set aflame a lot of the cobwebs in the ceiling, and it's still burning. So it's advancing. Both of the fireballs that kind of got into the ceiling are spreading fire at a rate of about 10 feet per round still. And over course of time, will clear out all the cobwebs in this immediate vicinity. And as it does so, a number of things fall to the ground, including burnt corpses of obviously victims. It includes things like Rotha skeletons, right? Something that looks like a very long, large caterpillar with burnt legs, but you can't tell what it is exactly. It doesn't look like a caterpillar's head. It looks like a vicious mandibles, and it's huge. It's like 10 feet long, so it's almost twice the length of one of you people. But also several other humanoids, including a couple of shorter looking ones dressed in armor, and one that looks like it could have been a human or an elf or something. Anything soft looks like it's been burnt off, and there's some of them are covered in burnt and rotting leathers and things, but there is some metal like the armor, and there's some weapons that fall to the ground, and there's also the clattering of what sounds like little bits of metal coming from the ceiling. And as you look, you see coins and gems scattered on the floor.
Loot fest.
You want to know what you've won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There are scattered in this whole area here. Oh, here and here. 360 silver pieces, 128 or 29 gold pieces, and 32 gems, as well as one necklace.
Ooh.
There's 2 shields that are damaged but look like they're usable. One warhammer, short sword, drow short sword, And what was the other thing I had in here? There's one another thing. Oh yeah, a scroll tube.
Ooh. Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Just in case
Just
somebody's
in
not
case.
around.
Yeah.
And as you look around the cavern and you think to yourself, where are we going to get a diamond? You notice all these walls are glinting with gems.
Oh.
Oh, right, and a pickaxe.
Hmm.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Stay here. We don't need to go to Mensa Branson. We can
Yeah.
just mine and
Yeah.
get rich.
Let's get rich.
Retire.
If Ida doesn't get to play next 2 weeks, when she comes back, they're going to be in the same exact spot, just a heap of gems at their feet. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Sorry we ran so late, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to have some fun on a new map. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
It's been very fun.
Good. And Ida, have a lovely trip. We'll see
Thank
you hopefully next week, but if not, we'll see you, whenever you get back, I guess.
Yeah.
Have a lovely trip.
Thank
Okay.
Have
you.
fun.
Fun.
Have fun.
And Ida, if you can't play, but you can get onto Discord, just like
Mhm.
send us a message and let us know.
Yeah.
Or if you want me to test out your sound system or something, that's fine too. I'm also available this week.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. All right.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.